You've got research to do for science class, and you know that going to Science Reference Center is going to be the best place to gather reliable information. You've used Science Reference Center in the past, and many times we find articles there that are written at a very high level with words that we don't even know. Today we're going to learn how to narrow our search in Science Reference Center by reading Lexile range so that the search results you get are things that you will be able to read and comprehend and use to gather information for your science project. When you open Science Reference Center, it defaults to the basic search screen. What we'll do today is go to the Advanced Search option, which can be found directly below your search term box up at the top of the page. The red arrow on your screen is pointing to it, so go ahead and click on Advanced Search. Once on the Advanced Search page, you will see a variety of different search options. Today we are specifically going to be looking at limiting our search results by reading Lexile level. We are all aware of our approximate Lexile reading level, and we also are aware of how selecting materials in or around our Lexile reading level can be helpful to us. So, while conducting this advanced search in Science Reference Center, we have the option of limiting our search results by Lexile level. And you'll see here on the drop-down box that it gives you 4 different options: all levels, 200 to 950, which they say is approximately grades 1 to 5, 850 to 1100, and then 1050 to 1300 and above. So if you go ahead and select the range that you fall into and then click Done, we are going to be limiting our search results to journal articles, encyclopedia entries, reference books that are in that Lexile range level for you. I've selected my Lexile reading level range, and now I'm ready to go back up to my search bar at the top of the page. You'll notice I am still in the advanced search. You can tell that because it is in gray. And I type in my search term, Respiratory System. Once I have my search term in there and I make sure that it is spelled properly, I can go ahead and click on the green search button. Here is a list of results from my search. Let's now take a closer look at exactly what all of this information is. What you see here is a close-up version of the top 4 items that came up during my search on the respiratory system. You'll notice over on the far left, we are limiting our search to things in the Lexile reading level range of 850 to 1100. If we wanted, we could refine our search even more by full text, scholarly journals, cover stories, or by publication date. Down below on the left, we have source types. Right now we are searching for all results that relate to our search of respiratory systems. We could switch it to narrow it down just to reference books or magazines. If you look at the top of the page, you'll notice that there are at least 3 pages of search results, and it's important to remember that we don't need to just stick to this first page, that there could be very valuable information on pages 2, 3, or even page 10. Right now, our items are being sorted by relevance, And if we take a look at the first reference item here, it's called Your Respiratory System. It's by Judy Krause. It's from a magazine or a journal called Science in Children, dated September 12th. It tells us the volume and the issue, as well as the page numbers. It then gives us the reading Lexile level, which is 900. If you go to the second entry, again, it's called the Respiratory System. It gives you all the information, including publication date, Lexile level, and so on. You'll notice that here at number 1, it says HTML full text, and it also gives an option of PDF full text. Down below to number 2, there's only the option of the HTML. What those are ways in which you would download the actual article in this situation. You can either download it as a PDF or an HTML full text, and those would be ways for you to actually read and then save the article if it is going to be useful for you in your research. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at that first article, Your Respiratory System. It was by Judy Krause. When I click on the title, this is what shows up. It's a more detailed view of this particular article. Over here on the left-hand side, again, it gives you the option of an HTML full text or a PDF full text. Down here, there are a couple of nice options. You can listen to the summary. It's also called an abstract. There's a summary here of this particular article. If you don't want to open up the full article, by all means, make sure you read the abstract. And then, if we do want to take it to the next step and open up the full text article, what we'll do looks like this. I'll click on PDF full text. A pop-up shows up, and I will then click open. And the actual article that we were looking at pops up, including all the photographs and even the advertisements that are found on that page of the magazine. Once you've read the article and decided whether or not there's information that will be useful for you in your research project, you will want to go back using your back arrow to the record page for the article. You'll notice that if this article is something that you want to use in your research, there are a variety of tools over here on the right-hand side, giving you different options of ways to save this article, to email it to yourself. There's a citation button, which will be useful for us. Of course, if you use this article in your research, you will want to cite it in your bibliography. This concludes the tutorial on using the advanced search feature in Science Reference Center, particularly the Lexile reading level range, as a way to narrow or limit your searching. If you have any questions, please come and see me. Thank you.